Yeah, I'm fine. What's about you? Yes, yes, sir. Okay, thank you so much for like we join together. So my name is Ayan Sheikh, and I complete my BTech from Computer Science Engineering with a strong background in software development, and I have 8 months of experience as a front-end developer and a 4 month experience as a teaching assistant, specializing in web development. And in my current role, I leverage my expertise to create engaging and function user interface for your application, and I apply my knowledge of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React.js, Node.js, and other technology to add new features that is dynamically enhance the user experience and resulting in 90% improvement. I am problem solver with ability to quick find effective solution of any challenges, and I believe my strong communication skill align with your requirement, and moreover my comprehensive understanding of React.js and Next.js will be able to contribute upcoming project with minimal supervision. So yeah, that's all about me, sir. Okay, so the meta tag are like the pair tag. So we using inside the head tag in HTML. So the main reason of using of meta tag using of SEO performance, right? For example, you search something on Google and you see the link, and in a side of the link, like you see the description. Okay, so it the description we can edit the author as well as, so it is the helping for the SEO, search engine optimization. So that's the reason we are using the meta tag, sir. Okay, so div and span tag. Okay, so div and span tag. Div is the block element, and span is the inline element. Div in block element, it is means like whenever we create two div, so it is always start with the new line because the div uh, take the width of the container side, and whenever like we using the inline, so inline take with only the text content. Okay, like for example, you use the three span tag, so if so the content will be so in same line because it will be take only the text content, and in the inline tag we did not apply the width because it will be take only the text size, and in the block element, in the div element, we can apply width and height. So that's the difference between div and span. Okay, so the get and post method, like for example, we want get some data, right? For example, like use something, search on it, and you get on the data, and you see you on a screen. So the get method we can use, and we can some post our data. For example, you create some form and you want to post some data in the form, and you can submit the form. So you can send the data, right? So that the time we can use the post method. So that is the difference between get and post. uh, iframe. Okay, so actually sir, actually I did not use iframe lost lot. So but yeah, I know the when we using the iframe. So for example we create some website, and you want to show another website in your website. Okay, like mainly I use one time in my personal project. I want to show the map in my website. Okay, so I'm just copy the link, and using of iframe I just paste it, give the path name, so the map will be showing in my website. So that's the example of using of iframe. Yeah, yeah, correct, sir. Okay, so local storage, for example, you want to local something. Okay, you did not connect your database, and you want to perform the authentication, and you want to perform some like authenticate, right? So you use local storage. There is the other way to use the local storage as well, as like you want to store your data for the locally, and you want to get some data, so you using the local storage. And session storage also using the same thing, but the different between is, like for example, you using the local storage, and after some time you can close your browser, close your tab, okay, then again you open the new tab in the same browser, for example same browser. So the local storage is there, it is not gone. But whenever you're using some session storage, to session storage is gone. Okay, so it's only working on the one time. Whenever the tab will be closed, then session storage is gone. But you're using the local storage, it is there in the same browser. So that is the difference between local storage and session storage. So when we using it as per the client need, so we can use local and session storage. So yeah, that's all. Okay, so there are some selector in CSS we can use, and we can apply some CSS. So the first is ID selector, and another is class selector, and universal selector we can use. So there's the three selector. We can apply some CSS. We can provide in your tag, and then we can get, and then we can apply some CSS. So we are using some selector. So in the ID selector we provide has icon. In the class selector we can provide dot syntax, and universal selector we can provide star pattern. So we can apply some CSS. So yeah, that's all. Okay, so display visibility and display none. Okay, so display like visibility none and display none. Okay, so the both are using the same thing. Like you did not want to show on your website, for example, some tag, या फिर some proper like for example when the one card is there, okay, and you did not want to show it, okay, so you just simply write display none and visible hidden. So the main difference is whenever we using the visible hidden, so the tag will be gone, okay, the part will be gone, but the space is contained, the space is available. But whenever we're using the display none, so the part will be gone, but space is also gone, okay. So that is the main difference between like visibility none and display none, sorry. Sorry sir, your voice is very slow. Actually, I'm really sorry, your voice is very slow, I can't hear you properly. Can you? Okay, so and or okay, so and operator, for example, if you are using some condition, okay, if you provide some if condition, else condition, not only if condition, and the two condition is true, like first you provide the two condition, okay, one condition and you provide the and operator, then after that you provide the another condition. So the both condition is true, then then your condition is work. But in the or operator, the one condition is true, then your code is working properly. So that is the difference between and or. Okay, so in JavaScript, the hosting part is like, for example, you assign some, firstly, like you console it, okay, like console.log a. You did not assign some variable, but and after that you can assign it, okay. So it's not give any error, it's provide the undefined because of hosting. But same thing you perform in the Java, so in Java it's give the error. So because of hosting in JavaScript, it's not give any error. After you console, you can assign a, let's a equals to 10, so it's not give any error, it's print undefined. So that's the reason of the hosting. Okay, so strict declare, for example, strict declarative, strict declarative, uh, just a minute, actually I know, but that time actually I did not recall it. Strict. Okay, so in the JavaScript file, you create some JavaScript file syntactic.js and you write some code using of JavaScript. But in the top of the line, you can write in double inverted comma use string. Okay, so whenever like you apply some hosting and your syntax is wrong, so it's give the hint. It's your code is not working. Okay, it means your code is like vanilla JavaScript, pure JavaScript. Otherwise, it's you using the hosting and some another features, so it's give the error. So that's the reason of using of strict mode in JavaScript. So currying in JavaScript. explain the cost. Sorry, sir. Actually, I don't know at the time. Okay, so try and catch. Okay, so whenever like you're using the try and catch to handle some errors as well as like perform some API calls and you want to perform some error. Okay, so try catch it means like if the condition is true, then your try catch is working, and the catch condition like some condition is false, like something wrong in the try condition, so it's directly go on the catch condition and print it. So the main thing is like whenever using the catch condition you provide some error, you just print it. So what's the error in your code? It's simply printed in your console and you can see कि हाँ yeah, that's the error and you can just correct it. So the simply say try or case using of it to handle the error. Double equal and triple okay. Double equal and okay, double equals like you just compare the two value. For example, you just simply provide integer a equals to 4 and integer b equals to 4 and just compare a equal b. So it means a is equal b, then it's written true. But in the triple equals to, that is means like you compare the value and the data type as well as. For example, a equals to 4 and b equals to also 4, but b is equal 4 is in a string. Okay, so it's compare the value as well as and the data types as well as. If the both condition is true, then triple equals to is work. Otherwise, it's written false. So yeah, that's all.